Hey, welcome back to Bad Thought Studios. Today we are talking Percy Jackson. We're going to review episodes 5 and 6. I got X Rod and Candy Camper with me. What's going on, fellas?
Yo,
What up, bro?
What's going on? Boys, so we did 3 and 4. We were upset because 1 and 2 were decent. You know what I'm saying? So we went into 3 and 4 thinking they were going to be, eventually evolve into the story. But we got nothing. We got no action, and we got a terrible storyline. So 5 and 6, we were kind of hoping they would up the action, up the storyline, and we'll get into it. But man, it's been very disappointing lately. But what did you guys expect before you guys saw 5 and 6? I'll start with you, X.
I was expecting something, anything. Like I'm out. Like this is. It's not. I'm committed just so we can finish it. But 5 letdown. I mean, major letdown. Where did anything happen? I mean, nothing happened.
Well, what did you expect? Like, let's say for episode 5, what did you expect to see at least from episode 4 ending to episode 5? What did you expect it to happen?
I was expecting Percy to have some kind of a perspective of him almost dying, being saved by
who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being saved by his power, and I guess you could say his dad. No, we got none of that. We got none of that.
Yeah.
He's still just like I'm on a quest.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, for real. I agree, dude. What about you, Ken? Would you expect going into 5 and 6?
same thing. And I feel like they keep doing this to me where if you don't watch the recap, then you don't know the frick you're at. And then if you watch the recap, and then it starts up and you're like, where the hell are you starting from right now? And they keep doing that to us. And they did it in episode 5 and in episode 6. I will say the highlight, if you don't mind me skipping forward a little bit, or do you want me to...
No, so yeah, what did you think about episode 5?
So I actually liked episode 5. I think that was my favorite one so far, just because it explained the most out of everything. It wasn't just like, oh, here you go, my Percy, and he's like, oh, it was none of that. Like, they actually explained things. I think Ares coming into it, which badass motherfucker, by the way, up on that chopper.
Oh, bro,
that was so cool.
You gotta bring Edge into it, bro.
That's so dope. Highlight of the whole show so far.
Like that.
So I watched that first like 3-4 minutes with your brother, bro. How when they seen him from afar, and then they sat down behind the cement block.
Yeah.
Why did it take fucking 10-15 minutes for him to get to him?
He's running up on his motorcycle. It took 15 minutes to get there. You saw them from
You can hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going 2 miles an hour getting down the damn road.
Y'all need help.
But otherwise, yeah, that was pretty dope.
That was it. And I think he played the part amazing. So shout out to Copeland or the Edge. He played it perfectly. The diner scene was great when Grover and them were talking. I think that was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
But once again, go find me the shield. How I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong, but did he tell him where it was? He just said that it was on like a carousel or something, right?
He said it was at the amusement park.
Oh, he did say, okay, because I must have missed that. So that's how hard it is to stay paying attention to this fucking show. I feel like I keep missing things and I have to keep asking. Like in the first episode with the pen, I don't remember him getting the fucking pen and turning it into a sword. That's how forgettable some of this.
Gone? Like, why is it just not?
Oh, because he just talks to people instead. He doesn't fight anybody anymore.
No,
he's not a demigod or anything. He doesn't have powers. So that's how I feel about 5. So I actually liked 5. I think it was decent. I think Edge was a fucking rock star. He saved that episode. I actually thought we were gonna get a lot. The way this went, I feel like the other episodes should have went too. They gave us more detail. And the last thing I want to say is that it looked amazing. Everything was great. The settings, once again, beautiful. But the fucking CGI when they're on that boat ride, what the fuck was that, dude? It was. Oh, I fucking hated it.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like you talk about the gold?
Like shit. No. When they're on the boat and it's showing this, like showing the scenes, like
yeah.
it almost like it was 3D or it was just fucking blurry and weird.
Hey,
Yeah.
It looked like shit.
so I actually agree with you. Is it me, or did they use
Pirates of the
Pirates of
Caribbean.
the Caribbean?
I was just about,
Yes.
dude. I swear to God, I was just about
Totally
to say that,
did.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
They
And
totally did.
that's so funny. I was
It
just
was
about to say
horrible.
that.
I was
But
like,
otherwise, it's
bro.
great. Yeah, I like the episode.
Yeah, I
Uh,
thought. No, go ahead, X. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the wall, the showing the scenes on the wall reminded me of Willy Wonka when they're going through that crazy ass tunnel and then they're just like a bunch of lights and things are
Reminds me of
happening.
Moana.
Yeah, that's what it was like. I was like, what is happening right now? Like, but go ahead, Tony.
No, I was gonna say like for episode 5 for me, the first. So when he hopped out of the water was so anticlimactic. It killed me, dude. He went from fighting or from getting saved to just hopping out of the water and be like, oh, we need to go here. Like it's just stupid to me, dude. But from when Edge was there and he met him at the diner, I thought that part was cool. I think for some reason they spent 5 to 7 minutes talking about when they first get into the park, that damn machine up top,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
counter. Like
It's
what?
just oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. That's cool.
It
And
was
he's like,
the
"Dude,
stupidest
what?"
thing.
Oh, that's cool. What? That's really cool, interesting. What?
Yeah,
Oh, you
dude.
can go through. What? You can go through. Okay.
Dude, it was pointless. It was really pointless. Yeah, we get it. They want to see how many people do it. But did you have to put that damn machine there that did absolutely nothing but tell you that someone went through?
Well, I wanted to scare them.
That was
7
stupid,
minutes.
bro. Stupid. And then when they get inside, like you said, the only good part was the CGI on the gold when he sat down. But
That was
dude,
really cool.
no action, dude. He literally got on the boat, got to the shield, and the dude comes out and she talks him out of like throwing she talks him out of him dying. Like there's no action at all in
And
this
let me ask you
fucking
this:
show.
how long was that conversation with them?
Like 10
Like
minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah. What the fuck? And then the guy's all,
Why?
"Yeah, okay, go for it, bro.
Yeah.
You can have it."
Dude, it's just I don't understand anything, bro. I don't understand why this is even being put out by Disney. Like it feels like a kid show. I know it's technically a kid show, but this storyline shouldn't be this way. Like the action that is meant for Percy Jackson should not be like this, dude. He has not fought anyone, dude. There was not one cool fight scene so far in 6 episodes.
Yep.
Can I tell you something, Tony?
Mhm.
In the book, in this part, so this is obviously not even close to the book anymore. Like I've told you this is not even close to where we're supposed to be
Yeah.
as far as characters and meeting these gods. Because to me, is it like the gods just seem mediocre? Like,
Yeah.
like if I saw Edge riding down the street on his motorcycle, I'm not thinking that's Ares. Like, I'm just thinking, oh, all right, dude's kind of badass, got a motorcycle, cool,
Yeah.
whatever. There's actually a fight scene in the book between Percy, Annabeth, and Ares. And in the book, they explain it in detail, and it's fantastic.
I think, dude, I honestly think something happened. I think something happened to where they took out
budget cuts or
that could be it, or
ratings?
what's his name was because they filmed all this stuff, so the ratings didn't matter
well,
at the time.
That's true.
So
And
think of it.
one thing, Riordan's recently said, like, this is his vision, and this is some of the best stuff he's done.
Really?
I said he was paid to say that because there's no way.
No.
If you read the books and then you watch this, what the hell is going on? Tony, you feel like that and you didn't even read the books.
Dude, this
What
is
the
bad.
hell is going on?
This is bad, bro. Like I'm
Yes, and go ahead,
I'm
sorry.
bored. No, I'm saying I'm extremely bored watching this.
Yeah.
Like
bored.
I'm not into the characters. There's no good character arc. He's been a pussy the whole fucking show. Like there's no good character arc to this dude. He's gonna have one good episode probably at the end where he probably meets his dad and ends up fighting a fucking ant on the floor and said he won, dude. Like there's I just don't see anything good happening from this point on to where it could change my mind.
I talked to someone today, and they told me that they think it's amazing. They love it, and they've read the books and watched the movies.
We're watching 2 different shows, then, bro.
I agree, and I mean, like what you said, we're not paid to say this. I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you. You guys know me. I would fucking tell you that I like something if I don't like it, or like it if I don't like it. And hopefully everyone out there understands that we want this to be good. Like,
we said this in the episode.
I hyped the fuck out of this to everybody.
We said this back in episode 1 and 2. It's like we want this to be a great show. Like, there's no. Why would we want to watch a bad show?
And I keep watching it because it's the weirdest thing to say. It's almost like they leave you with 2% of like, man, this is actually going to be good.
Yeah, and then there's a 2% of hope there.
Yes, and I keep wanting to watch it. And then obviously I want to finish it for you guys out there watching this. But at the same time, man, it's getting rough.
It's getting really rough.
Yeah. And again, going back to him jumping out of the water. Hi.
Yeah.
Dog, you almost just died. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What just happened? Good. I'm fine.
The most anticlimactic. I hope I'm saying that right. Anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Part in that show was that, dude. So that all being said, what do you guys give this episode? 1 out of 10. I'll start with you, Candid.
For this one, because Edge saved it, I'll give it a 6.5. Edge was a great character, even though there was no fight scenes or anything like X was explaining. I do love how Grover grew himself as a character a little more, and showed some emotion towards Edge and showed his wit, which was really cool. And then also I liked the amusement park was really cool. Like the scenery was really well done. But once again, character arc as far as Percy goes, basic ass bitch. Annabelle's just fucking stupid character. She's supposed to be this way more
badass.
Yeah, and honestly, the acting hasn't been that great from both of them. I think Grover actually has the best acting out of everybody, and his is pretty shitty too. But yeah, that said, Edge killed it. Edge killed it. I'm gonna give it 6.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 5. It was, like you said, it had a couple good parts in it. It wasn't all the way bad, but aesthetically it was cool to see. Everything else was trash. The build up to him coming out of the water was awful. The amusement park was the best thing, and seeing Edge on there was dope. But as far as the story, it's been a 0 for me so far. But as far as this episode, I'm gonna give this a 5. What about you, X? Where are you at?
I agree with both of you. In between that 5, 6, it's for being a WWE guy, and I watched a little bit of it. I'm not a huge fan of WWE, but I like Edge. I've always thought he kind of does bring that atmosphere. So yeah, I thought he was great in the episode. I do wish I got to see him do a fight scene, and hopefully they bring him back for some episodes later on down the line. I think he's actually going to play more of a key role. I hope in the later episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no character development still, like at all. Percy doesn't have any. Annabeth has none. Grover's getting some. He's showing that he's older and smarter than what we can actually see. Yep. So, which is cool. Like at the same time, he needs to be more of because he's not really showing that I'm smart, so listen to me.
Yeah, exactly.
He's showing like, okay, but whatever.
It's almost like a pushover,
Yeah, exactly. I just really hope, like, come on, at least just bring it home at this point.
Yeah. How many episodes is it again?
I think they said they're going to do 8.
8?
Almost there.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, so let's jump into episode 6. I'll start with you, X. So what'd you think about episode 6?
Mediocre. It was not a good episode.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. What actually happened to keep me interested in this episode? to keep me interested in the series as of right now with episode 6.
There's no huge story drop either. Like, like there's like a big punch in a show where you like finally find out of like who did this or what's this. Like, there's been no big punch in this show so far.
And again, they show a god. They show another god,
Yep.
and it is. I'm not feeling it. He's. I mean, gods are supposed to be the almighty, the all powerful. You have demigod children who are apparently stronger than you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, but we don't see that from Percy. We don't see that from Annabeth. We see these again. And the thing is, are the gods like just like secret agents?
They're non-existent,
dude.
Yeah, like like what are you guys doing? Like, we're in the casino and the god is here. He's just hanging out. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, even
So weird.
kind of piggybacking off that, even in the movie, dude, they showed, even if it was the shittiest CGI work ever, they still showed his dad.
Right.
Like, it's just, I don't know. Not a fan.
So
Yeah.
what'd you think about episode 6, Kenan?
Probably the worst episode out of all of them, and the most excited I was to see an episode.
Yeah.
Yep, because in the movie, I thought that whole scene was really cool. In the book, I thought that scene
was great.
Cool.
It was great
And
in the movie.
This one just fell flat.
On its face.
What's that?
Fell flat on its face.
On his face. Agree. They just didn't go into any details with anything like the Lotus stuff. It was almost like, I knew what the Lotus stuff was, but they didn't really go into detail, even though I get that they weren't supposed to know, but Grover knew. It was just really weird. And then, are these people not seeing these centaurs just walking around? I wasn't sure about that either. I know that they're losing their mind and all that, and they're not really having all of their brain power, but it just seemed like the mixing of the worlds were too mixed.
Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Like humans can't see that version of them.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. This mechanic for these episodes have been dropped. It's been it's the mist. The humans can't see it, but
why was Grover wearing pants and shit the whole fucking time?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so it doesn't matter what Grover actually is. He can show off his legs. He's a satyr. Okay, fine. But I mean, yeah, he wears pants just to not have to show, like, put on his mist or whatever you think.
Yeah, and satyr, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, even in the other episodes, there are times where the monsters are slamming into things, and apparently the security guards on the train could see the giant dog, but then they saw like a small dog at some point.
Yeah,
like,
or like when the bus. Remember when the bus? The girl, I forgot her name. She flew into the bus on episode 4, I think it was.
Oh yeah, the
3.
The Miss Dodds, the Fury,
flies
to the bus,
and then the the whole bus shakes and everything.
The entire bus shakes, but no one except for the demigods know what's happening. I'm sorry, it feels like an earthquake just hit the damn bus. What are you doing? Like,
I get that, yeah.
Yeah, then they stole Homeboy's key to drive his fucking wonk ass taxi cab, and then Percy Jackson, for like 10 minutes, tried to get out of a parking lot, which was the most.
What did they go to the casino for?
Because they had to find. They're trying to find a passage into Hades, and supposedly Homeboy knew how to get there, and they needed to be able to. They wanted to get a way to do it, but then they ended up finding out that they can get through with the car, I guess, because it zaps them where they need to go.
And
that's another thing.
And then they ended up in fucking
water.
If Grover knows what's going on and he knows, I understand he starts kind of losing his mind a little bit. Why is Grover playing VR?
Oh yeah, you almost beat the game.
Like,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Grover. I know how it is,
bro.
We can play again later.
Episode 6 is like, especially halfway through a TV series, you're supposed to get this huge like wow, that's dope,
or like, give me a fucking filler.
I feel like all of them have been fillers, bro.
Everyone, every episode so far is a filler.
So we kind of discussed this in our the last episode. Was we need some kind of character development, bro? I think we can all agree that character development is very important especially when it comes to a TV show.
Grover
he-
had the most so far.
Exactly. He's the only one. Like Percy he's been a pussy from episode 1 on. Like he's shown a little bit of heart, but the heart, like him showing heart, is only to his friends and not actually like doing something to, you know, someone he's trying to fight off. He's done nothing, bro. The action is non-existent in a action-packed fucking series. Percy Jackson is supposed to be filled with nothing but action, and I'm getting zero.
And
He's
even
a fucking
in the
demigod.
talks, when you are speaking to somebody, they're not like, oh well, that's okay, you know, it's all right, we'll figure it out. It's like, no, I need to get here now, or I'm gonna fuck you up, and then I'm gonna get there because I need what you got. Like,
Yeah,
so many key things are missing.
it's terrible. And when he finally got to the beach and he goes in the water and she's like, "Oh, your dad had to leave. Why didn't you zap them fucking hours ago to come see him?" You know what I'm saying? It was so awful, dude. It was, like I said, I'm not enjoying this whatsoever, and it sucks because we all wanted to see this succeed because of how good this, you know, Percy Jackson is and how popular this IP is, bro. This could have blew up into something that
Huge.
people would talk about. Yeah, exactly. This had potential to do so many good numbers, but although the first 2 episodes I got like record breaking views,
Died off.
I haven't seen anything to keep those views up, bro.
Yep.
Nothing, and it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I'll start with you, Ken. What are you going to give this 1 through 10?
A 2.
2.
Yeah, it was the worst episode so far for me. It was confusing. There was nothing. There was, like I said, no action. I mean, the most action I think they got was at the gambling table, and you didn't even get to see the guy gamble.
Exactly.
It just was. It was a pointless episode. They didn't discuss anything. They walked around confused the whole time. I don't know. I didn't like it.
No.
Yeah, I don't even know what's gonna happen next. That's how much I just couldn't understand what's going on. He fucking went into the water, and the chick was like, "He just left. He just left. I don't know. He just left. Turn around and go. Well, I'm going to go and finish this mission anyways. You don't have to because he already left and it's already over. Well, that's not what I'm gonna do. Dad didn't want me to do that. Well, your dad fucking left, homie. So obviously he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, there's a war. It's going to happen. You're not going to do shit anyways because you only get 30 minutes to figure out what you're going to do, and you rather talk half the time about shit that doesn't matter to fucking Annabelle because you guys are a bunch of fuckheads. I hate this episode.
Yeah.
1.5.
1.5. All right.
Yeah. I feel like when whatever that fucking pizza guy is, and he went and ate Blaze Pizza, and he gave it a 0.
Oh, Dave Portnoy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Portnoy.
Shout out to Portnoy, man. That dude's a legend. Yeah, X, what do you giving this one, bro?
2. I can't go any higher. I was gonna say 3 just to be generous, but no, I can't. You can't.
Yeah.
Again, the most action. Yeah, getting out of the parking lot.
Exactly.
Maybe the deleted scene of Grover playing VR.
Shit.
What are we doing here? What are we doing? Come on.
The action was Percy Jackson jumping over that too, but jumping over tables and tackling the dude with the horns.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But that's it. Like that's
Who was that guy, by the way?
That's how it, you know.
He was another one of the.
Yeah, but just got stuck there. But they.
Yeah.
See, they didn't even explain that character. But yeah, sorry, going back real quick because I forgot about the car thing. They try to fucking drive it out, and it's like 10 minutes of Percy Jackson
trying to get out of the
2 miles an hour.
Bro, you're what, 10 years old? It's supposed to be 10 or 12 years old. I mean, figure it out, dog. Figure it out. Grover's like 24.
Yeah. Why isn't Grover driving? Exactly. Why isn't he driving?
They all look
He's
at him.
Been around.
They asked him. They're like, "So who's driving?" No, and they all look at Grover, and Grover's like, then they cut scenes and it's fucking Percy Jackson, the demigod of the Almighty that can't drive a fucking car.
Insane, bro. Insane.
Again, character development. Is he gonna get his license? Is that our big arc?
We need these answers.
Crazy.
What are you
Yeah,
looking at, Tony's?
I'll give it a 2 as well. Like I said, the only action was him tackling the dude, and you don't even call it that. Like you said, Canada, there's nothing was said in this show that made you think like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? There's none of that. It was just a bunch of people talking the whole time, and we get limited action once again. So
Every single time.
I'm sticking with it too, bro. I really wish I was wrong about this show, but there's nothing that I could see it happening to where it changes my mind. And another thing, dude, I might want to go back and rewatch everything, like start to finish all the way through, and see if there's a possibility it can change my mind. But I've seen shows like this to where I'm bored, and watching this a second time might be pure torture, and that sucks to say, bro. It sucks to say because I love rewatching stuff because I know I missed a couple things.
It's crazy too because I talk to people and I'm like, hey, have you watched Percy Jackson? And I asked them in this tone that I'm like not excited for it. And then,
Exactly.
except for the one person I talked to today, everyone else says, yeah. Did you? Yep. And that's kind of it.
Yeah.
I want to be like, bro, did you see the new fucking Percy Jackson last night? The shit was amazing.
Yep.
Haven't got that except for that one fucking weirdo. And you know who you are out there if you're watching. Fucking weirdo.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
So that's same thing with my mom is that I hyped her up to watch this because she read the books as well. I was like, hey, like when Disney gets this, we're gonna be rocking. Like they're gonna do it right. They're gonna do it better than the movies. Blah blah blah. And then I told her tonight, I was like, I'm sorry, I lied to you. Disney made me a liar.
Is she saying the same thing as you? Like she doesn't like it?
Oh yeah, she's tearing it apart as much as I am. I think we should get on the podcast, and I think she'd totally agree with everything we're saying.
Yep.
Dude, hey, that'd be dope. Get mom on the pod, bro. Get mom on the pod. Hell yeah. Boys, I do, like I said, I do wish we were wrong about this because of how big Percy Jackson. Like you guys have both read the books, you guys watched the movie, you guys were very interested and invested into this show. And last question, do you guys see anything being like taken from the show? Do you guys see anything progressing in the show for it to be good or not?
I don't think we're gonna get season 2. I don't think we're getting season 2. I'm just gonna call it now. And not only that, if they are making a season 2, hopefully they started filming that shit now because that motherfucker's gonna start getting old.
Yeah. No one's gonna watch it. Yep. I agree. What about you, X?
I mean, same thing. But here's the thing: I think they've already confirmed season 2.
Fuck.
I think they did that today.
So let me ask you this though. With all fairness, the second movie was so trash that if this season 2 is worse than the movie, they can fuck off. I will write a letter. I will Karen out on somebody because there's no way the second movie was not good. Like no, I don't think I know anybody that actually thought it was great.
I don't even think I've seen the second movie, to be honest with you.
The Cyclops looking motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So bad. What horrible CGI.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. But again, at least they kept to the values of the story.
Yeah.
They kept it there. I mean, yeah, you can have. Go ahead, Tony.
No, so what's insane is they have the story written for them. They just have to make it into a show. Like they have the what's it called, the material. They have the written material already there for them when it comes to these books.
The fucking writer of this fucking story. Like what else do you like? What more do you need? You have the person that created it.
Make it into a great show, and they failed to do it. And don't get me wrong, dude, I don't like to put actors down. Like I just don't think they fit right for Percy Jackson, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They're not bad actors. They just don't fit this character the right way for me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't, and I actually wouldn't even go to say it that far as. I mean, I think maybe Annabeth could have been a different person. Maybe I don't think she necessarily fits in this role all that well. I think because she does seem like she has kind of like that. I can
Badass.
I can do it attitude, but they're
Yeah.
not giving it to her. These writers did not help out these kids.
Then yeah, I was going to say then it could be the writers then, and
I think
instead
that's
of
what
the
it is.
actors.
I think
Okay.
it's the writers, and I also think it's Disney not letting the writers have full
Free
control
range.
of yeah, exactly. I think Disney has their fingers too far into this, and having a smaller budget than their normal their normal $400 million that they like to spend on everything. I think this is the one time I would say Disney need to spend that extra money.
Use a bigger budget. Yeah.
And not only that, hopefully next season they learn. Give us a 45 to an hour minute episode, please.
Whoever thought of this damn 30-minute shit needs to be fired.
It's
Yeah.
not even 30 minutes. It's not even 30 minutes.
Dude, sitcoms are longer than this.
They have to show the beginning, the recap, and then the end credits
Ending,
are
yeah.
5 minutes long. They're 5 minutes long. So you're giving me 26 minutes?
My thing is that you think you can explain one of the best selling books of all time to me in 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Not gonna happen, dude.
Do you think Harry Potter, like, I know it's not really comparable as far as Percy Jackson.
It's a book. It's a book and a movie.
I'm saying, do you think it's as far as like the storyline for Harry Potter is pretty long? Is Percy Jackson the same way? I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of books.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, the Harry Potter movies were not perfect at all, but they were entertaining enough for me to want to keep watching. The second Harry Potter movie was horrible, but the second Harry Potter book was amazing. But I think they were on the right path, and know why? Because Universal, was it Universal?
Yep.
Yeah, or Fox yeah, Universal. Warner Brothers. There you go. Yep, WB. They were told to do it the right way, and that's because the stupid bitch that ran the show and actually told them how she wanted it, and that's the only good thing that fucking See You Next Tuesday has done for that franchise, besides make it. And I think they're not letting. I think Disney is stepping on too many toes with this one.
Yeah. And guys, like I said, I hope it gets better, bro. I do. And
one more thing, Tom.
Go
Know what this is turning into? It's turning into Narnia.
Ooh, okay.
I think this is another Narnia situation where you get one of the biggest fucking books in the world and you just treat it like it's nothing.
Narnia, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, great. The rest of them, what the hell?
Even that one's still iffy.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, I think just because they were just getting it out because they did get it, and once they got it, they made it really fast.
Yep.
But this is like you're just.
They'll revive that soon, by the way. I think that's going to be coming up.
Oh yeah, probably. But again, are they going to do that like this? Are you going to rush it for no reason? Are you going to be writing it as you're filming it? That's exactly how I feel about this about this show.
Oh, hey, by the way, this week we're doing this. All right,
yeah. Hey, how do you want Percy to come out of the water? No, just have him say hi.
Yeah, just have him fucking climb over the bar. No, like levitating. No fucking. Anyway, boys, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it. We'll be back for 7 and 8 in 2 weeks, guys. So keep an eye out for that. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like the video. Also, let us know some TV shows you guys want us to review and talk about. We all pretty much watch the same thing, so we'll love to get on here and talk shop about other TV shows. But Ken, appreciate you guys coming on. If you could tell the people where they can find you, X, on social media.
XRod_TV on most, if not there. XRod TV altogether. I'm on everything. Come tell me if you like me. If you don't, whether my opinion matters or not, I don't give a fuck.
Appreciate it, man. Ken, if you could tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me the Candy Camper with an extra R on IG, or the Candy Camper, like you see it there at the bottom, on YouTube and on Twitter, X.
And guys, follow our podcast, Bad Thoughts Podcast, on Spotify and YouTube. Candy Camper and I just we talk about other things, random stuff, have guests on. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and give that a follow. Find me on all social medias at tones_TV on all platforms. And like I said, let us know in the comments if you guys are enjoying it. If you guys think we're complete dummies for thinking the way we're thinking. And like I said, let us know about some TV shows you guys want us to look at. All right. Hope you guys have a great night. Love y'all.
Thanks.